what's up? Welcome to the Plazma Punch podcast. Captain America Civil War came out this week, well it should have. So we just thought we'd have a little discussion about how, after the events of Civil War, this is going to be a very spoiler-filled podcast if you haven't seen that film, how is Captain America and Iron Man going to repair their relationship ready for the next Avengers film? I'm pretty curious about this.
Well, remember originally, because it's being split up into two, there was some saying that they were going to split the team, well they are splitting the teams up, aren't they? But they were going to have Captain America be maybe in the first one and Iron Man maybe be in the second one, or vice versa. There was a rumour that was going to be like that. But it seems to me like Iron Man seems to be coming into, well, going to be going into the Spider-Man film as well. So he's part of that, so they're going to be bringing Spider-Man into the Avengers.
Yeah, well, he's basically
so he's got to be, hasn't he?
And so, what's it, at the end of Civil War, in the letter, Captain America also says the Avengers are yours.
Yeah, yeah.
So I imagine
it should be him for the first Avengers.
It will be Iron Man.
Well, if I remember, I think I read somewhere that, because they've gone, obviously, this will be a bit of a spoiler, they've been given asylum in the Black Panther's,
the Winter Soldier, yeah.
So basically they're going to probably not be maybe in the first film. I don't know.
I think Winter Soldier is. I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That would be interesting.
I wish I had my phone to check.
So
I might be lying.
Yeah, I find I'd do that as well.
13 inches. Thank you.
What's 13 inches?
My arms.
My legs. Yeah, so
I have nothing at the moment.
No, so obviously that we think we know that maybe the team. Well, would War Machine be in Avengers? I know that they technically, if you see the ending on it, it is at the end of the Civil War.
He gets hurt,
and he might well be in it as well, which might be a bit strange because you're going to have two similar characters. Yeah. I know War Machine's about. He's got different sort of mechanisms.
Is Black Panther before the Avengers? Yeah.
Black Panther is.
Movie magic. Do you think Captain America is going to turn up in that?
I would think it probably would be cool, but I've heard a rumour that they're making that rather dark Black Panther, so I'm not sure whether they might utilise a lot of the characters that they can utilise in that, or just give him his own standalone film. It could be an origin story.
Yeah, which I think would be good.
Which I think maybe, because I know that they're bypassing the complete origin story with Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah. We have a list.
Sorry, I'm pointing at it.
But you're not just pointing in a random direction to nobody.
We've got Spider-Man tied up over there.
Is someone making up?
Yeah. But no, I don't think they're going to
Kevin over there.
Kevin. Who's Kevin?
Kevin, what's his name? Fiji. Or Farage, whatever his name is.
Oh, Fiji.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's him. I think Doctor Strange, I think that's just going to be a standalone story.
It is a standalone story.
I don't think there's going to be any of them in there, do you reckon?
No, I think that
there might be nods towards them or mentions of them.
There will be something at the end of it, I expect.
There'll be something at the end.
It'll probably be for Guardians of the Galaxy. Or it might be for...
Guardians is interesting, but I want to go back to Doctor Strange for 2 seconds. I think that's going to be the introduction of magic into the Marvel Universe. More than Scarlet Witch. So I think that's good. Guardians of the Galaxy, I think they've got their own thing going.
Yeah, it's cool, but that's going to be...
this is going to be more actually Thanos, I think.
Well, it's going to have to be, isn't it? Because they're going to have to start bringing him more into it for the Infinity Wars, because that's going to be the...
Yeah, he's the main guy, isn't he?
Is Hulk going to be... Is he going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, or...?
No, he's in Thor.
He's not going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but maybe when they do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, if they do a Guardians of the Galaxy 3, depending on what happens within the Avengers films, because I know they're trying to intermingle them into the Avengers films too.
Because I believe they're trying to work up to Planet Hulk, isn't
they should do.
They should, because there are talks about it, which
because these can change.
They'll need Iron Man and Captain America for all that, because they need them all to take out the send Hulk up into Planet Hulk.
Well,
that
they could change stuff. They usually do.
That came after Civil War in the comics, so didn't it?
What's that name?
Planet
Hulk.
Yeah.
World War Hulk, I'm thinking of.
World War Hulk.
Yeah, but you
Planet
have...
Hulk was on a planet, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's... World War Hulk is actually after Planet Hulk in the comics, because he comes back to take to avenge himself against all the heroes who send him up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's what.
But I think it would be good, not Planet Hulk, maybe not a standard, but the lead up to Planet Hulk would be a good standalone film.
Marvel doesn't seem to be wanting to force a lot of Hulk on us. Because it's because of the Hulk film and the Incredible Hulk. And the Incredible Hulk was a very good film.
Yeah.
And
they didn't do too well with that.
I think it was a lot of Edward Norton was involved heavily in that film, very heavily. And what he wanted a totally different film to what the producers wanted. And obviously the Marvel heads are going to win all the way. He was meant to reprise his role in the Avengers.
Yeah.
But
I did want to see that, and I was
got rid of him. They got rid of him from it. Isn't it like as if?
I'm glad they did, because I can't see any different.
I like Ruffalo.
But they made the Hulk cool. Well, I say cooler. They made the Hulk more different than the one that was in the Incredible Hulk as well. Slightly different. It's not completely different, but it's slightly.
He shows more personality, doesn't he? Which is hard to do.
Yeah, I think.
The Hulk himself,
the Hulk himself.
Plus, Mark Ruffalo plays a totally different Bruce Banner, I think, as well. It's not the same as Edward Norton's Bruce Banner.
No.
It's certainly not.
He's more nerdy and like.
Yes, he's more nervous, and where Edward Norton was more into he was
trying to keep himself very. Whereas he's embraced that he's really angry.
Yeah.
Just because he's what he says, he's angry. I'm a little bit angry. I'm not as angry.
Yeah.
I was moody.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's because the Hulk films haven't done the best, have they? And I don't know, I'm not 100% sure whether it's that they can actually do a Hulk film just yet, or whether they just won't do a Hulk film. I'm not sure. It's got to come eventually, because you can't have a character like that and not make a film to go with these films. Because I mean, Black Panther. I don't know much about Black Panther, but I want to see that film. But they're making a film about Black Panther. Doctor Strange. Don't know much about Doctor Strange. But they're making a film about him.
Supreme.
Hulk. Love Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. This is just.
You've seen Hulk. You've seen Lou Ferrigno's Hulk. You've seen that, and you think to yourself, from where it's progressing now, you want to see a Hulk film.
Yeah.
And if you're going to have Hulk in these films,
it'd be cool.
You need to have a Hulk film to go with it.
Yeah.
I know the Incredible Hulk film technically has something to do with it, because obviously.
Yeah, it is part of it. But
well, obviously,
it seems like the gingerhead stepchild of the Marvel universe.
Well, they brought back.
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah, they brought him back for Civil War.
Yeah.
And he's the same bloke as well, the same bloke who played the character in Incredible Hulk too.
Yes.
And I know that Tony Stark was at the end of Incredible Hulk, wasn't he? The uncredited appearance. So you knew it was to tie in with the Marvel universe. This is all getting ready for everything just to become combined.
Not the start, but maybe
they were the
sneak preview of what's to come.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think they probably had the plans for it, but I don't think they expected there's much of this big massive bubble of Marvel films to just be coming from it, and just like, well, that's just intermingle everything that's Marvel and make it one big film.
Hulk's going to be in 4.
Yeah.
But is any like Captain America or Iron Man going to be in?
Because they're not in Civil War, as well.
Yeah.
And
I think that takes place at Civil War.
Yeah.
The same sort of time period.
I think you're going to see where Thor actually goes to, where he disappears in Avengers 2. He does, yeah.
Do you think he dies in there? Will he get replaced for?
No.
Because he is getting replaced, isn't he?
No.
He's replaced in the comics.
Oh, he's replaced in the comics,
Yeah.
Everyone's replaced in the comics.
Because Iron Man gets replaced by this girl now.
Yeah, they got a female.
And there's been
Ironheart.
That's
what the character's called. Ironheart.
Will she get replaced in the Marvel Universe film?
I don't think so at the moment.
No, not at the moment.
That would he is stepping down supposedly anyhow, isn't he?
Well, he might be, yeah. But I would.
They did promise 15 films at the very beginning.
Yeah. I think
how many has he done though?
He's only done 4.
Iron Man 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now who?
Tony Stark.
I thought you were about.
No,
Thor.
Captain America's only signed up for 5, didn't he? Something like that.
9 films he was signed up for.
Was it?
They all the new ones signed up for a 9-film contract, same as Samuel L. Jackson. We haven't seen much.
No, he
of
was
Samuel
15.
L. Jackson.
He was a
He
lot.
was 15. I know he was like basically whoring himself out to it because he loves it, doesn't he? He just loves it.
He's just a whore. He's a Hollywood whore.
We love Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
I like him.
I just wish you'd swear more in the film.
Swear more!
Yes!
He should just be
Motherfucker, fucker! How can he do
He should
that?
just be Jules and everything, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
It's like Nick Fury's Jules. Motherfucker, where's my eye gone?
This is a tasty burger.
I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Right. Is there any possibilities of Captain America and Iron Man meeting in these films?
Yes. It's gotta be.
Which one? Which one?
Before Avengers Infinity War, because
before
obviously,
Avengers, yeah, before Avengers.
Don't deal with
they
I
won't
think
I tell you now, sorry, before I punch you in the face.
that's okay, go on.
Spider-Man Homecoming. I know that there's been a slight little bit of a rumour around it, and Chris Evans has said he would reprise his role for Spider-Man for definite, just to make some sort of but beef it up a bit for the backstory of characters. So maybe he might be in Spider-Man Homecoming. I know that I did read that somewhere. But if it's not that, you're not going to see.
Black Panther.
I don't think that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in Black Panther. He might be.
It's
But then again, like I said, they might go and do an origin story, because we didn't see an origin story, did we?
No.
No,
So
but
If
I
they
think-
don't, do they follow on from where it was?
they might just do that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Maybe with a bit
Because
of,
you said Black Panther has got
it's mystical, isn't it?
no,
Yeah.
but what's it? Where they staying? Who's staying there? What's his name?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier's with him. So Captain America might go and might be in it for that.
Well, that's
Might be,
the last he's seen,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
No, sorry, he brings people. Does he bring
Yeah.
people out? No,
He does.
Is it,
no. The very last thing
Is
is him thanking
yeah.
the Black Panther for letting him stay there, isn't it?
But like saying that, man, what they might do with the Black Panther film is keep it the modern day, like straight after Civil War, like with these films.
Yeah.
But they might do some brief backstory in it.
That's what they
Give you
probably
some
saw.
origin, like they do
that explains his powers.
Because otherwise, why not? Why would they do it? Because you need to know. If you don't know much
It's a
about
pretty
Black
cool
Panther,
part.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because remember when Wesley Snipes was going to play him? I don't have to bring
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes up, but that was how long ago.
That time of the podcast.
Yeah, sorry. But
Show
Black
the
Panther.
tattoo.
I haven't got one. I got a
Yeah.
Bladish tattoo.
Yeah,
But
It's
no,
in his
uh,
pelvic area.
no, I don't have to see
it's
that.
above my
No,
pubic
Wesley
bone.
Snipes has got his tongue out.
Licky. Love you,
Sorry,
Black
It's going off now.
Yeah.
Sorry, but anyway, you know that obviously Black Panther's been banging around for ages, and the idea of a film's been banging
Yeah.
around for ages. So,
Well, since
You
the
know-
late trilogy,
oh yeah, it was before that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
But-
you know,
Go on. I don't think they'll. I think they want to carry on the timeline. That's
they will,
why.
they will, but they're
They'll
gonna have to
be
give you some
set
brief,
in where it
yeah,
is.
brief
But yeah, they'll be.
flashbacks probably.
Or
but-
even the first 20 minutes to be how he become him.
Yeah, maybe do flashbacks. That seems to
I
work
think
well.
it might be a flashback.
Because if you do like what they done with all the Spider-Man films, like you did with the first original Spider-Man film, and then with the Amazing Spider-Man, where they show you all the origin stories, you don't need that now with Spider-Man Homecoming, because you know what's going to be happening there anyway.
I hope they don't.
They're not.
Like an
No, I
origin
think he's
story
going to be in
again.
like his
Stop shooting Uncle Ben.
street suit. I'm not sure whether he's going to be
Uncle
wearing
Ben
that
might
street
get
suit.
killed in this though. I got a feeling because he was living with his Andy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And we didn't meet the thing, but he might. Or
Yeah.
is it going to be?
No, because he does ask, and he goes, "Are you dating my aunt?"
Yeah.
So she's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
He's-
yeah,
he's
so,
like-
and,
Uncle
he
Ben's
is,
safe.
and he is
Yeah.
already wearing the suit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a suit.
Yeah, but they
So
did.
he's already
They
become,
did say that he was going to be wearing like his own suit at some point in it. So I don't know whether they're going to just do that, or they're going to carry on
From the
it.
pictures, it's the
Yeah.
same one from Civil War.
That's
So
what
Iron
he
Man's
was-
definitely going to be in Spider-Man.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, yeah, because
He
he's the one
signed
who's
up for
basing,
it.
he's
Yeah.
dragged Spider-Man in, isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Dragged
signed
him,
up
I
for it.
mean, he's held him up.
Yeah, but he's signed definitely for that. I know that, like I say, Chris Evans hopefully might be in it. But then
He might
again,
do
you've
a
got to
little
find
bit.
him. Maybe he might be at the end. Maybe you know, might be at the end because you'll be getting to the films where it's going to mean something.
Is Ant-Man after Civil War
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
See, because they got to meet within those 3 films then.
I think
There's
it
going to be
is.
something, or
This
they're going to
could-
bring something else
This
out.
could, no, I mean,
I don't
also,
think they're going to get face to face until Avengers. I think.
Oh yeah,
What
the Infinity War, they're
Yeah.
probably going to be still
they're going to need to get
iffy.
together. They're going to have to get together.
And it's
do
going to be
sort of-
them,
Yeah.
the 2 teams, really, those 2,
You gotta do
and their
it,
people.
You got to do it.
That's how they're going to defeat them by
Yeah.
teaming back up.
Yeah, they got to do it
So
somehow.
Infinity War is where they really team up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that's going to be halfway through the film?
Probably, yes.
Or do you think it secretly is 2 films?
But,
Yeah.
I've seen
But
that
they want
they've
this
done an
to film,
untitled Avengers film which is up there. And I was looking for all the Phase 3
Planet Hulk,
films.
Planet Hulk.
And they haven't got Hulk up there yet. No, he's not even in the one Phase 4, which was
Planet
full of shit.
Hulk.
But I
Could
think
they do that story in Infinity War? They couldn't, could they?
What?
what's that? Planet Hulk?
Yeah, in Infinity
They
War.
could do, couldn't they? But
No,
they
it's-
can, but then again, like I said,
They could.
There's
Hulk
gonna be
could
way too
go.
much stuff going
Hulk
on.
could go on a proper rampage and really go hardcore,
Yeah.
where it builds up to it. They could start. They could be the start of
It
that.
might be.
I would like. I know going off on one we were talking about Hulk. I would like to see the Hulk story where Banner fights Hulk, where they separate them. So Banner gets Banner gets happy and starts settling down and all. But Hulk becomes Hulk, so he's just pure angry all the time. Starts destroying everything, and he could destroy the world if he thinks. So Banner gotta fight him, and then he's got to interlink back with him. Do you know that story at all?
I don't know.
It's quite, yeah. I'd like to see. I think that would make more of an interesting one than Planet Hulk.
that
Because I don't want to
that
see.
could be
I
a
don't want
good
to see
film.
as Hulk as a gladiator. Sorry.
That's
Well,
that
that's
could be
been
a
in
good
Thor.
film.
That's been leaked in Thor already. He wears
Yeah.
the armour in Thor.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, if
Sorry.
you want to watch Planet
Sorry.
Hulk Monday,
So he's going to be wearing armour. He's
Yeah.
going to be ruined Hulk.
you want to watch
Well,
Planet,
they saw-
Planet Hulk?
What?
I've got a cartoon of it. And
Yeah, I
film
know.
of it. I started watching it, and it looks alright. I haven't finished. I never got a chance to finish watching it. So I was
He
falling
was the first
asleep.
fan.
But
Of
it does fit with the Asgardian sort of look though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not too
No, I
bad.
suppose.
Mm.
And it just make him harder, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I want to see more Captain America.
It looks like it's going to be
He's
more.
my boy.
It looks like it's going to be like a lot more sci-fi sort of style Marvel now. So you got Captain Marvel being mentioned as well,
Yeah.
and obviously you're going to
Don't know
have.
anything about Captain Marvel yet. So
No. I've read bits and pieces.
Sorry, dude.
I've read bits and pieces, but I'm not 100% on her. But
She's Spider-Woman's best friend,
yeah.
so you know.
And Spider-Woman might come into it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, that'd be a cool thing. Well, they got to utilise the characters they've got before people start getting fed up of them.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all what you can do differently.
Yeah, and I think it'd be nice to see a
Yeah,
few
I'm looking
more
forward to seeing
female
Doctor
faces
Strange.
in these films because we're starting to get them now, aren't we? You know,
Yeah.
you know, Scarlet Witch, she's a pretty good character,
Yeah.
And I mean, Black Widow's pretty strong. In
She
all
should have her own
films.
film.
They will, I think, eventually do that.
Well, I reckon that should be an origin story. That should be away from this
That would
timeline.
be, well, it was bits of origin stories in
Yeah,
Civil
but
War,
it does-
wasn't
yeah.
it? Back-
No, Civil War, sorry,
some-
Winter Soldier.
yeah. And I think with her whole idea of Black Widow is the backstory, even though people know the backstory
Yeah.
through the comics and all, it's nice to know that she's still got that air,
That
aura
mystery
of
to her,
mystery
yeah.
to her. You don't know much about her.
She's in love with Hulk.
She's like a double agent, a triple agent, or whatever
She
she
wants
is.
a bit of Hulk.
Yeah, well, she may well have.
She
a
can
bit of
probably
Hulk
take
cock.
it.
But there you go. Smash the green.
I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange, though.
I am.
That's gonna be fun. I like that guy anyway.
Like I said, it's bringing in the magical,
Yeah, elements of it.
magical
It's gonna be-
elements.
Yeah.
So it'll be a different twist
Yeah.
because we got the gods.
Although I don't like his voice in it.
Hello!
No, it's very crackly.
What is it?
It's very.
We haven't watched it yet, so we do not
The
know.
trailer.
Yeah, but the trailer's not the film. It's
Yeah,
not
he's
the
still,
whole film.
he's got to still have the same voice in it. He's not going to go, I'm only doing this voice for the trailer.
No, you don't know because it could be. It could be. It could be
really
complete.
crackly.
He swallowed Stephen Hawkins.
What about
Well,
the chair?
He's a magician, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think that'd be quite cool. And definitely Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Guardian of the Galaxies 2 is going to be brilliant.
Let's just have a little wrap up now quickly
Yeah.
because I have no idea how long this has gone on for.
It's probably gone on for a year.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's now 2084.
Yeah.
We're
Do
dead.
you want to start?
What do I want to start doing what?
How do you reckon Captain America and Iron Man? Final thought.
Final thought, well, where are they going to meet?
Yeah.
What
Pick a
what's
film
going on?
and how they meet.
Well, if it's not going
A
to be
scenario.
Homecoming,
Yeah.
right, it's probably going to either be Black Panther or Infinity War. Because otherwise, there's, like you said, there's no real reason for them to just chuck them together for no reason. I mean, alright, I'm going to say there's a good chance maybe of, Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Maybe.
I'm going to go with Avengers Infinity War. I think the Iron Man
It's-
team
yeah.
gets the shit kicked out
Yeah.
of it. And then the ones that rebelled in Civil War come back and they
Join
finally get
together.
together and help out.
That's
Maybe
interesting.
with the Guardians.
Yeah, well the Guardians are going to be in there as well, aren't they? Or
I think
Well,
so.
they're supposed to. That's why they're going to do two parts.
They might find that they might not be able to have all those in one film.
So you want to know when they get back together,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they start
I
like,
think
being
you
best mates
probably
again.
are going to be more likely correct because it seems to be that's that's going to happen.
Yeah, I thought that.
It's gonna be more
That's what
likely.
will
If it's
happen,
not
I
going
think.
to be that film, it's going to be.
I think they'll meet before though. I think there'll be little bits of the
like I said,
the argument. Maybe not the definite ones, but there'll be mentions
Yeah.
of the other team.
well, yeah.
Or there'll be different, there'll be different parts
Well,
of the team.
you'll
You probably won't see Captain America and Iron Man in the same film together
No.
until eventually.
Maybe not.
You might, like you said, to one.
Yeah.
You'll probably find that they'll mention stuff in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, I was going to say that, maybe they will. And that,
Because,
that also
you
gives
know-
Spider-Man, because the Avengers are not as strong as they used to be, give him a chance to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, pretty much the Avengers Infinity War is when they come back again.
I would say
Definitely,
that's,
yeah,
to me, it sounds most likeliest. 'cause
Alright.
like,
If they do it in two
likeliest-
films, it'll be near the end of part one.
I hope
Yeah.
they don't do that.
No.
I think it'd be nice to do a 3-hour film. Because that's
Yeah, I'd do a 3-hour film. I don't want to do...
I don't know why they
Well,
split it into
before
two
hour.
parts.
No, I don't want
They
to stupid.
split it into two parts and it sort of drags.
it's money.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course it is.
it's too much money. Alright then, so we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
That's when we think Captain America and Iron Man is going to be buddy-buddy again. We'd like to know your thoughts, so join the conversation in the comment section. If you like this, hit the like button. If you don't want to miss out on anything, hit the subscribe button. I don't know why I paused. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, what's up? This is Plazma Punch. And because CM Punk is going to be making his debut in UFC 203, we thought it'd be pretty fun to go online on UFC 2 and challenge some people as CM Punk and see how well we do.
Let's
are we
see
going
if
to
we
be
get
rubbish?
knocked out.
Or are we going to be the best in the world?